Hello, my fellow student. Welcome back to our channel. Today, I'm going to correct Ordinary Level National Examination of Chemistry 2024-2025, done on 14 July 2025. This paper has three sections, A, B, and C. Section A, attempt all questions. Section B, attempt any three questions. Section C, attempt any one questions. I'm going to answer each question one by one first, and then I will give you answers for all questions. Let's start. Section A, attempt all questions. Question 1. Circle the correct answer in each of the following questions. I. Which of the following careers fits better with someone who graduated in chemistry? The correct answer is letter B, pharmacist. I2. Chemistry is applied in the following process except. The correct answer is letter B, making school desk. I3. What is the risk associated with the misuse of chemistry knowledge? The correct answer is letter D, accidental chemical reaction causing harm to individuals or communities. Question 2. Circle the correct answer for each of the following questions. I. Which of the following statement is true about covalent bonds? The correct answer is letter C. They involve the sharing of electrons between two nanometer atoms. I2. What does the term malleability refer to for metals? The correct answer is letter D, the ability of a metal to be hammered into thin sheets. I3. Which of the following substances contain metallic bonds? The correct answer is letter B, iron. Question 3. Fill the blank space with the provided underlined terms. Each term will be used once. Biodegradable waste, non-biodegradable waste material. They are substances discarded after their intended use, often resulting from manufacturing, consumption, or daily activity. The correct answer is waste material. I2. When discarded, they such as plastics and metals persist in the environment for long periods. The correct answer is non-biodegradable waste. I3. They like food scraps and paper can naturally decompose by natural process. The correct answer is biodegradable waste. Question 4. State whether each of the following statements about oxygen is true or false. I. Oxygen gas turns into blue the most. Read the litmus paper. The correct answer is false. I2. Oxygen is colorless, odorless, and tasteless in its gaseous form. The correct answer is true. I3. The equation below shows one method of Preparation of oxygen. 2-peroxide aqueous in the presence of manganese oxide to form water and ozone. The correct answer is first. Question 5. Match each term in the left column with its corresponding definition in the right column of the table. We have term 1 and definition. I, an unsaturated solution. Match to B is a solution that contains less solute than that it can dissolve at a given temperature. I2, supersaturated solution. Match to A is a solution that contains the maximum amount of solute at an elevated temperature. I3, saturated solution. Match to C is a solution that contains as much solute as can dissolve in a given solvent at a given temperature. Question 6. Circle the correct answer for each of the following questions. I. Which of the following formula of oxide is wrong? The correct answer is letter D, calcium oxide. I2. Which of the following oxide is amphoteric? The correct answer is A, aluminium oxide. I3. Non-metal elements react with oxygen to give oxide, which are. The correct answer is letter C, acidic. Question 7. Match each compound in the left column with its corresponding boiling point in the right column of the table. I1, pentan. Match to D. I2, ethane. Match to A, 231. I3, propan. Match to C, 184. I4, methane. Match to B, 90 Kelvin. Eight. Circle the correct answer in each of the following questions. I1. Why is it that in a laboratory, most of apparatus and reaction vessels are made of transparent glass or plastic material? The correct answer is letter C, to allow easy observation of reaction and the contents. I2. The following sulfate symbol is used on a bottle containing a chemical substance Y. Why is the symbol used on this bottle? The correct answer is letter B, flammable, easy catches fire and burns. I3. Why is it that in a laboratory it is recommended to use a new spatula each time you take chemicals from a different container? The correct answer is letter D, to avoid cross-contamination and maintain the purity of each chemical. I4. Why is it that apparatus V is more preferable than apparatus B for preparing solution in a laboratory? The correct answer is letter D, to avoid cross-contamination and maintain the purity of each chemical. I5. Why is it that apparatus V is more preferable than apparatus B for preparing solution in a laboratory? The correct answer is letter D, to avoid cross-contamination and maintain the purity of each chemical. I6. Why is it that apparatus V is more preferable than apparatus B for preparing solution in a laboratory? The correct answer is letter B. V has naked line that gives more precise volume than B. Question 9. State whether each of the following statements about the properties of element in a periodic table is true or false. I1. Both sodium and sulfur are in the same period 3. Sodium is good conductor of electricity while sulfur is bad conductor. The correct answer is true. I2. Carbon is a form of graphite. Is a bad conductor of electricity. The correct answer is false. I3. Both magnesium and chlorine are the same period 3. The melting point of magnesium is lower than that of chlorine. The correct answer is false. I4. Zinc metal react with dilute sulfuric acid to give zinc sulfate solution and hydrogen gas. Atomic numbers: sodium 11, magnesium 12, sulfur 16, chlorine 17. The correct answer is true. Question 10. Circle the correct answer in each of the following questions. I1. Why is nitrogen considered as innate and less reactive? The correct answer is letter C. Nitrogen molecules are held together by a strong triple bond. I2. The correct product formed when ammonia reacts with sulfuric acid is. The correct answer is letter D. Ammonium sulfate. I3. Nitrogen reacts with magnesium to form magnesium nitride according to the following equation. The correct answer is letter A. 3 magnesium in solid reacts with nitrogen in gas to form magnesium nitride. I4. Which of the following is one way to prevent eutrophication? The correct answer is letter B. Advise farmers to avoid cultivating near river banks. Question 11. Fill the blanks of the following equation with appropriate compound. Sodium oxide reacts with water to form. The correct answer is sodium hydroxide. I2. Magnesium reacts with sulfuric acid to form magnesium sulfate and. The correct answer is hydrogen gas. I3. Sodium chloride reacts with sulfuric acid to form sodium hydrosulfate and. The correct answer is hydrogen chloride. I4. Calcium carbonate reacts with hydrogen chloride to form and carbon dioxide and water. The correct answer is calcium chloride. Question 12. Show correct answer for each of the following questions. I. The correct chemical formula for the compound formed between potassium ion and phosphate ion is. The correct answer is letter A, potassium phosphate. I2, a correct balanced symbolic equation for the following word equation. Sodium reactive chloride forms sodium chloride is. The correct answer is letter C. 2 sodium reactive chloride to form 2 sodium chloride. I3. What is the correct balanced symbolic equation for the following word equation? Lithium reactive oxygen to form lithium oxide. The correct answer is letter D. For lithium reactive oxygen to form 2 lithium oxide. I4. Which set of stoichiometric coefficients x, y, and z is correct for equation? X, potassium chromate, heat, in the presence of heat to form Y, potassium chloride, and Z, oxygen. The correct answer is letter B. X is 2, Y 2, and Z 3. 2 here, 2 potassium chlorate in the presence of heat to form 2 potassium chloride and 3 oxygen. 13. Glucose is simple sugar and good energy source for living organisms. With a molecular formula, carbon 6, hydrogen 12, oxygen 6, and a molecular mass of 118 gram per mole. Given the atomic mass, hydrogen equals 1, carbon equals 12, oxygen equals 16. I. What is the percentage by mass of carbon element in glucose? The correct answer is letter B, 14% of carbon. I2. What is the percentage of mass of oxygen element in glucose? The correct answer is letter B, the 53.33%. I3. What is percentage by mass of hydrogen element in glucose? The correct answer is letter C, 6.66%. I4. How many moles are there in 9 grams of glucose? The correct answer is letter A, 0.05 moles. Question 14. Find out the correct answer of each of the following questions. I. Which of the following PS of apparatus is not used during the titration process? The correct answer is letter B, test tube. I2. The picture below shows the part of durate. It indicates three readings of three eyes A, B, and C of the three observers during titration process. Which of the three eyes indicate the accurate reading of burette? The correct answer is letter C, IB. I3. A 20 centimeter cube of sodium hydroxide was neutralized with exact 25 centimeter cube of 0.04 mole per 1 hydrochloric acid. How much is the molarity of sodium hydroxide? The correct answer is letter B, 0.2 mole per 1. IV. Given that the concentration of hydrochloric acid solution is 0.24 mole per 1, per liter. What is this concentration is gram per liter, given that the molar mass of hydrochloric acid is 36.5 gram per mole. The correct answer is letter A, 8.76 gram per liter. Question 15. The general formula for carboxylic acid is Cn, hydrogen 2, N plus 1, carbon, oxygen, oxygen, hydrogen. I. Write the structure formula for carboxylic acid with A. 2 carbon atoms, B. 3 carbon atoms. The correct answer A. Carbon, hydrogen 3, carbon, oxygen, oxygen, hydrogen. B. Carbon, hydrogen 3, carbon, hydrogen 2, carbon, oxygen, oxygen, hydrogen. I2. Write an equation of reaction between 2 carbon atom carboxylic acid and sodium. The correct answer is carbon, hydrogen 2, carbon, oxygen, oxygen, hydrogen react with sodium to form carbon, hydrogen 2, carbon, oxygen, oxygen, sodium, and hydrogen. I3. Determine the molecular mass for 3 carbon atom carboxylic acid. Atomic mass: hydrogen equal 1, carbon equal 12, and oxygen equal 16. The correct answer is molecular mass of carbon 3, hydrogen 6, oxygen 2 equal to 74 gram per mole. This is the end of section A. I'm going to continue with section B. Attempt any 3 questions. Question 16. The figure below shows the setup of laboratory preparation of hydrogen chloride. Observe it and answer the associated question. I. The correct name for apparatus X is. The correct answer is letter A, dropping funnel. I2. What is the correct name for apparatus Y? The correct answer is letter D, delivery tube. I3. The role of concentration sulfuric acid Z in washing bottle is. The correct answer is C, to dry the gas being prepared. I4. Select 3 correct physical properties for hydrogen chloride from the following list. The correct answer is letter B, hydrochloric acid are a higher polar substance. It is very soluble in water. And D, hydrochloric acid melts at negative 114 degrees Celsius. It has a lower melting point than water. And E, hydrochloric acid has a density of 1.19 gram per centimeter cube. It is denser than air. The density of water equals 1 gram per centimeter cube. V. Complete the following table with missing information for reaction A, B, C, and D, where 2 reagents were added on hydrochloric acid. We have hydrochloric, we have a reagent, main product, and observable change. Let's start. Hydrochloric acid reacts with silver nitrate to form. Main product is silver chloride. Observable change is white precipitate formed. Hydrochloric acid reacts with ammonia to form. Main product is ammonium chloride, and observable change is white fumes formed. Question 17. Provide the answer for each of the following questions. I. Identify 2 correct properties for oxygen. B. Oxygen has no effect on litmus paper. It is neutral gas. C. Density of oxygen is 1.43 gram per centimeter cube. It is denser than air. I2. The following figure shows 3 different methods of correcting gas. We have M, we have N, and P. I. What is suitable method for correcting oxygen? The correct answer is figure N, correction over water. B. Which one is upward delivery or downward displacement of air? The correct answer is method M. This method M. C. Which one is downward delivery or upward displacement of air? The correct answer is this method P, using method P. Which method is suitable for gas which are insoluble in water or slightly soluble in water and do not react with water? The correct answer is the method of correction water over water. Correction over water. I3. Observe the chart of reaction starting with magnesium and sulfur, and answer the related question. Given the chemical formula of compound X, Y, Z, and W. As you see, the correct answer is X is magnesium oxide, Y is magnesium hydroxide, Z is sulfur dioxide, W is sulfur trioxide. Question 18. This question concerns alkanes and alcohols. I. The general formula for alcohol is. The correct answer is C. Carbon N, hydrogen 2N plus 1, oxygen, hydrogen. I2. State whether each of the following statement is true or false. I. The boiling point of ethanol is higher than that of ethane. The correct answer is true. B. Both pentane 1N and the pentane 2N are chain isomer. The correct answer is false. C. Alcohol do not conduct electricity. The correct answer is true. D. Alkanes are used in manufacture of plastic during polymerization reaction. The correct answer is true. I3 chart. The chart below shows the reaction that occur with propanol. Observe the chart and answer the related question. We have this one and this one. The correct answer A. Write the IUPAC name for carbon hydrogen 3, carbon hydrogen 2, carbon hydrogen 2, oxygen hydrogen. The correct answer is propanol 1 or B. Give main product hydrogen and H and I. The correct answer H is sodium peroxide and hydrogen gas. I is propane. C. Suggested the reagent and condition G and K. The correct answer G. Concentrated sulfuric acid, heat at 17 degrees Celsius. K. Acidified potassium dichromate and heat. Question 19. Water pollution refers to contamination of water bodies. I. Fill the blank space with the provided underlined term. Each term will be used once. Non-point source, sewage point source. A. The easy identified source of water pollution such as municipal discharge PIP is correct. The correct answer is point source. B. General - consists of feces, urine, and ground waste. The correct answer is sewage. C. A pollution source for which the source cannot be easily identified is known as. The correct answer is non-point source. I2. Match each danger polluted water in a left column with its corresponding example of casual agent in the right column of table. A. Eutrophication. Match 2,2-phosphate. B. Helpful hazard. Match 2,3 bacteria. C. Acidification of water bodies. Match 2. 1. Carbon dioxide. I3. Match each water pollutant in the left column with corresponding example of pollutant in the right column of table. A. Pathogen. Match 2. 2. Ecologian chlorine. B. Plastics. Match 2. 4. Pollutant. C. Chemical waste. Match 2. 1. Mercury. D. Alien species. Match 2. 3. Water hyphen. Question 20. In an experiment, the dilute hydrochloric acid was reacted with limestone and a gas was released according to data in table. You see we have time in minute, volume, and centimeter cube. I. At what time did the reaction stop? The correct answer is on 5 minutes. I2. Which gas is released in above reaction? The correct answer is carbon dioxide. I3. Write a balanced chemical equation for the above reaction. Calcium carbonate react with hydrogen chloride to form calcium chloride and carbon dioxide and water. I4. Explain each of the following factors affect the rate of reaction. A. Adding a catalyst on reaction. Increase the reaction rate. B. Increase concentration of hydrochloric acid. The correct answer is increase collision frequency. B. Which reactant below will react the faster with hydrochloric acid? The correct answer is letter A. Powdered limestone at 40 degrees Celsius because higher temperature and a larger surface area. This is the end of section B. Let's continue with section C. Attempt any one question. Question 21. Solubility curve for different substances are shown in the figure below. I. General, the solubility of salt. The correct answer is letter C. Increase with increased temperature. I2. Which salt is more soluble at 20 degrees Celsius? The correct answer is letter A. Potassium iodide. I3. What is solubility of sodium nitrate at 10 degrees Celsius? The correct answer is letter D. 18 gram per 100 gram of water. IV. At 30 degrees Celsius, the solubility of potassium chromate is. The correct answer is C. 10 gram per 100 gram of water. V. State whether each of the following statement is true or false. A. The solubility of potassium nitrate is higher than solubility of sodium chloride at 0 degrees Celsius. The correct answer is false. B. The solubility of ammonia decreases with increasing temperature. The correct answer is true. C. At 70 degrees Celsius, the solubility of ammonium chloride is 60 grams per 100 grams of water. The correct answer is first D. The solubility of potassium chromate is 20 grams per 100 grams of hydrogen chloride at 90 degrees Celsius. The correct answer is first E. At 0 degrees Celsius, the solubility of potassium nitrate is lower than the solubility of ammonium chloride, while at 60 degrees Celsius, the solubility of potassium nitrate is higher than solubility of ammonium chloride. The correct answer is true. VI. Describe the chemical test to distinguish between each of the pairs of the following ions. In each case, state the reagent condition and the expected observable change. A. Iron 2 plus and iron 3 plus. The correct answer, iron 2 plus versus iron 3 plus. By using reagent of sodium hydroxide, iron 2 plus, when we take a solution of iron 2 plus or compound of iron 2 plus, add sodium hydroxide to form a green precipitate. But when we take iron 3 plus, add reagent sodium hydroxide, we get bromine precipitate. B. Sulfate ion and sulfate ion. The correct answer, sulfate ion, when we take a compound of sulfate ion, add the reagent barium chloride and dilute hydrochloric acid, we get white precipitate insoluble. But when we take compound of sulfate ion and add reagent barium chloride and dilute hydrochloric acid, we get white precipitate dissolved with gas. Question 22. The flow chart below shows the industrial manufacture of sulfuric acid from sulfur as the starting material. You see that? Let's continue with question I. Name the process for industrial manufacture of sulfuric acid. The correct answer is the contact process. I2. State 2. Starting raw material required for manufacture of sulfuric acid. The correct answer, the raw material, we have sulfur, air, and water. I3. White reaction equation of oxidation of sulfur in air. The correct answer, we take sulfur, react with oxygen to form sulfur dioxide. I4. Identify the gas G, and B. Required liquid M. The correct answer, gas G is sulfur trioxide. Liquid M is sulfuric acid. V. Give the catalyst and the temperature condition for formation of gas G. The correct answer, a catalyst is the vanadium pentoxide and temperature is 450 degrees Celsius. IV. Write the reaction equation that occurs in absorption chamber. The correct answer is sulfur dioxide reacts with sulfuric acid to form hydrogen 2, sulfur 2, oxygen 7, or rhodium. VII give any two use of sulfuric acid. The correct answer, sulfuric acid is used in fertilizer, batteries, and detergent. VIII V3 state any one environmental problem caused by this process of manufacture of sulfuric acid. The correct answer is the air production or acid rain. IX propose one measure to minimize the environmental problem caused by this process of manufacture of sulfuric acid. The correct answer is use scrubber or filters. Thank you so much. This is the end of section C. Then we are going to I'm going to give you answers of all questions. This is all answers in section A. This is answer for question 1, answer for question 2, answer for question 3, answer for question 4, question 5, question 6, question 7, question 8, question 9, question 10, question 11, question 12, question 13, question 14, question 15. Section B, attempt 3 question only. This is answer of question 16. Question 17, this is the answer. Question 18, this is the answer. Question 19, this is answer. Question 20, section C. Question 21, about solubility curve. This is a correct answer. This is a question 22. This is a correct answer. Thank you so much for your attention. Please, if you get any question, add in comment. And don't forget subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you.